How's it going, guys? Slaying HD here. So today I wanted to talk about the Oculus Rift and all the hype surrounded around it. Um, Personally, first of all, I want to say I am very impressed with the technology, and I've been following, the whole story since it was a Kickstarter campaign. I don't know. I first heard about it maybe 3 years ago, and I've been learning more and more about it, researching it, and I've always been pretty interested in it. And I'm a little disappointed now that it's coming out and they put a $600 price tag on it. Now I know it comes with an Xbox One controller, which are worth around what, $50, something like that. A microphone, and I think some other type of remote. Quickly, I just want to point out, when I did have an Xbox One, I went through probably 4 Xbox One controllers, and I never smashed my controllers or anything. The joysticks would just go wrong; they would start ghosting. So the Xbox One's controller themselves are shit, in my opinion. So that does not help the $600 price range, in my opinion. Um, Now I understand the technology is expensive, and I did read somewhere that it cost a lot to make them. Not it doesn't. May probably obviously it doesn't cost $600 to make them, but it costs somewhere around there from what I read. So I don't know how true that was or not, but still, $600. That's just a lot of money. When you take into account, on top of that $600, you need a computer with a GTX 970 or higher, an i5 4960, I think it was K, 8 gigs plus RAM. And I think I read somewhere that someone did like a few estimations and came to a number of around a computer costing somewhere in the range of $1,000 to $1,200. So that's $1,800 just to use the Oculus Rift. $1,000 computer plus $600 for the Oculus Rift. So I mean that's a ton. It's a lot of money just to play for virtual reality. Maybe to some people it's not. To me, it definitely is. I'm not saying it's not worth that. That's not what I'm saying. I've just I'm not gonna pay that much for it. And I'll probably get a lot of heat for this, but I just think it's being overhyped. I think it's a really cool concept, and I think it is going to be really cool, but I don't think it's going to take over gaming the way people are saying it is. I don't think it's going to outdo consoles gaming, and I definitely don't think it'll outdo PC gaming. Yeah, it'll be cool to put something over my face and, you know, have a higher immersion factor while gaming, but not for that price range. And at the same time, I just feel like it'll be the kind of thing where like in the beginning it'll feel awesome, you're gonna love it, and then you're gonna get tired of it. At least that's just my opinion. And I do think the price range will come down a lot from 600. Just think back to when like the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 first came out. What was it, like $500 or more? I think it was 500. It might have been 600, and now you can get an Xbox One for what, $350, $300. So yeah, if you're crazy about getting it, go ahead and pre-order it, and I think you get it in May for $600. But for anyone who is dead set on getting it and you don't want to pay that price range, I would just wait. Because I definitely think the price will drop at least to 400 within a year, if not less. And I think it should. Now, with that all said, I I don't want people to think I'm against it or that I think it's bad, because I think it's really fucking cool, and I'm excited to see what it's like. Obviously, I'm not going to pay $600 to see what it's like, but when the price drops, maybe I will. I've got the computer to be able to run it, but even at that, $600, that's just too much for me to pay for a virtual reality gaming device. And there's I haven't really looked too in depth at what games are out for it, but I can't imagine there's that deep of a lineup of games to play with it. So I just feel like it's just a better decision to wait, and when there's more games for it, and the price drops. But yeah, that's just my opinion, of course. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think. If any of you guys pre-ordered it, I'll definitely be excited to hear what it's like come May. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.